player would swing out if that, player doesn't come back from the side. I believe he did as well. So yeah, they're still trying to contest for ramp.
Look
and beastik caught with a smoke out. Really good opener for the side of ENCE. Looking for more, but it's instantly traded. Nice kill from NEOFRAG. But coming in on the flank is the man we were speaking of, Hades, but he can't do anything. Spinx, well, he's been able to decapitate 2 in towards middle to put things back in an ENCE-favored standpoint. Now swinging out from the sandbags, Doto makes his move, but not in the correct time because NEOFRAG is going to equalize the situation once again. Not before Snappi chips in, though. The Snappi headshot to put it in the 1v2 for Shock.
What a back and forth pistol round this has been so far. Bomb plant going to be coming through here for Shock, and it actually looks like ENCE want to try and force the issue here. Both Snappi and his teammate Spinx, they're charging forward with the USP, and thank God, Snappi will connect on the shots. Then in the end, and the trades prove to be the difference because ENCE have that one-man advantage when it comes to the retake.
So to not really get in their face and make them sort of start to respect you with this part of the map, I don't think that's the greatest idea on your forest buy. And the greatest idea would definitely not.
That Sinners have been looking so good on lately. So if they can't win here on Vertigo, they might find themselves in a bit of trouble heading in towards Nuke. Not much trouble this round though. Shock does find the kill, and that's actually pulled the rotations off the B-bomb side. Spinx though, he finds 2 frags. Shock continues to add to his tally as well. 2 versus 2 here, but it's not slowing down whatsoever. Dycha finally able to get a kill back. And it's going to be a fake plant. Dycha's read it as well. How much time does Oskar have to work with you? There's only 7 seconds left. Right, he's going to fake the plant again. The smoke fades, and so does Dycha's health. So far, we got 7,300 on ZEDKO, 6k on a couple individuals as well, and it's going to be a fast-paced round here in towards the B stairs. Snappi with the MP9 and the gun round is going to find himself a double. Finally, Oscar's able to find the trade, and it's actually not a bad result here for Sinners, as ZEDKO's also beast-moded through middle. And just Sinners turning up the pace here in the round, catches ENCE completely off guard.
Oh, wow. Sinners, they, as you said, catch them off guard, just start to speed it up. And I'm really surprised the pace that goes, right? Sinners, I mean, they let Snappi get 2, another kill comes in towards the B ramp, and then they still just continue to pressure it, right? They find those 2 kills, and they just instantly sprint up. They know nobody's going to be there in time, and that's exactly why they succeed so far. But so far is the key word, because it's up to ZEDKO in the 1v2. Catches Hades with his back turned, and now Doto's got it all to do and no kit or utility to assist him in doing so. Molly comes up, and the tag is most certainly heard. Doto just trying to spam in the smoke, but he's got to start to stick this bomb here shortly. And ZEDKO's read it. Doto's going for the save, even though it was shaky there in the end. And won't be able to convert, and Sinners keep the lead rolling at a 4-1 pace.
Oh man, good effort from ENCE there, all things considered, to try and get back into the B-bomb side. Doto with the double kill. And
in middle, I don't know how good this is going to fare him, though, because even if Shock doesn't find the kill, it looks like Oscar's right behind him to get the trade, but Shock will find it anyway. His 10th kill of the game, and we're only on the 5th or the 6th round. Sinners, this is just insanity from them so far. However, ENCE, the good part for them is they've still got 2 over towards P. Usually, one of those default setups you'll see on Vertigo is 3A, 1B, 1 mid, and Sinners maybe getting that kill in middle gives them a little bit of false confidence to hit the B bomb site, in which Dycha is ready to go with that deagle, which you mentioned is just so just deadly for him.
yeah,
Might even be able to get a second here, too.
Let's see if he can show the people that we know what we're talking about. Nah, ZEDKO gonna get the better of him. 1-man advantage secured for Sinners, and looks like they're gonna continue to just work their way in towards the B-bomb site. Util raining in right now, making Snappi's life very difficult, and as he peeks out, he exposes himself to 4 individuals. And that's when the moment in your head is like, oh crap, this is over. You want to try and fight, but you know that you're not gonna be able to get much done. Hades on the angle, gonna miss the timing as Shock gets across with the bomb as well. That's a little bit unfortunate. ENCE didn't have much going for them, and yeah, that doesn't work out either. Hades and Doto to trade, maybe consider going for this, but they're looking well oiled.
Like a machine, it seems. Everybody knows what to do and when to do it. Well, maybe not then, because Shock gets a little bit overzealous. It looks like maybe a bolt or something fell out of it, because Doto's going to be able to pick it up and say, hey, I got you.
Oh man, I'm just having a look at the Sinners roster. So they've been together for 1 year and 6 months now. Under the...
this is not the result I expected in this early game from ENCE. Again, even though we said it's the map pick of Sinners, we've also said that ENCE play this map. That's more like what we're seeing. A double setup in middle catches them by complete surprise, and with that left hook, looks like they're going to walk away with the opener for absolutely scot-free. Maybe even more. No, NEOFRAG is able to trade one back, but the native...
So, that's good to know. It just shows how much synergy and chemistry they have since they've come together here under the Sinners team, and Shock nothing on offer. And Oscar's still alive in the back line as well, and you need to watch out because this guy, he can just wreak havoc with an AWP when he gets in these sorts of positions, in these post spawns. He can be so tough to retake into. Hades desperately hoping that someone's going to be peeking into his angle, but Now he's been smoked off. Do ENCE even go for this is the question. Are they waiting to maybe find a frag? Because they've got no clear pathway. And there we go. As the smoke fades, so do the players. ZEDKO finds a double. And Shox will finish it off.
But I'm 90% sure we do have a 4v5 stat and Gefilt to put the 5v5 one just to make me look stupid.
Oh, well, right now, Snappi's trying to make Sinners look stupid as he just charges his way forward. Yeah, well said, man. But this is problematic for ENCE. I'm not sure why they've given up so much control here for free when they had the 3 versus 4 advantage. Now they have to complete the retake. And Sinners have just been looking so damn good that this is going to be a really tough retake for ENCE. What have they got? They got 2 smokes, a flash, and a molly. 1 kit on dycha as well. beastik already on the angle, blinded up. Hades has also been blinded. Okay, 1-for-1 trade is the name of the game. Doto charges forward, but he loses his life as well. Okay, there we go. ENCE complete the retake. That's really important.
That was community retakes right there. 100%.
Hey, listen. ENCE win a round. They bring an end to the street.
That's why you're the one talking the most.
All right. Well, I can get on board with that logic. I'm game. Shock. Nice frag there for him. And the opening pick goes way of Sinners this time round. Spinx wants to get aggressive. Oh my god, and he will get that kill.
Maybe he can change around my mindset. Pick up a couple of huge kills here, and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there, buddy. Looking for the opener. He's got it. The bomb drops right in his lap, completely blind, and the trade is instantaneous. So 1-for-1, not necessarily the impact he needed. Because now ENCE, they're locked out in this A defense. It's 2v3. Once again, have to go for the retake, but now they're down a man. It's not anywhere near a favorable situation for them. Maybe that's going to change here because dycha catches NEOFRAG with his knife out, back turned. Not anything of the wiser. Dink comes in, but no cigar. It's 1v2 and Spinx. Is he still going to go for this? He dropped the op in expectation to pick up a rifle. He is. He's got a kit and a flashbang moving up, but Oskar says no. In below, and like they have like all sorts of energy drinks that are just not even like branded, it seems. Like they have a Duff beer energy drink.
How can you put that in your body? I want to know. Like, do you?
I don't
through your mind.
I don't.
No, I know you don't, but people clearly do. Does not go through your mind what might be in this liquid chemical I'm ingesting. Oh man.
That's the vibes I got from that drink.
Okay, well at least you're aware of it. dycha aware of the potential ZEDKO getting aggressive there. Oh, he nearly finds the fallout shots into Oskar as well. It's a good round here for ENCE so far. 2 kills, make it a third, all untraded, and dycha finally has been put down, but he's done some damage, man.
Invitations are in too. Oskar, he had a big impact last round, but it's going to be Hades to win the op through this. On a map like Nuke, you can play outside the whole time. That's pretty stock standard. And it's not like you can counter that by doing something. You can play ramp. You can do a lot of things with the op on Nuke, and I feel like he can have a bigger impact. That's why. Yeah,
I get you. I see where you're coming from. There's definitely a bit more variation, I think, on the CT side than there might be on a map like Vertigo. I think maybe on the T side, I think Vertigo actually might have a bit more going for it as an opposite to the T side of Nuke. Like, the T side of Nuke can be super dull. And right now, there's nothing dull about this round. Hades, well, he's been quiet so far, but right now he can be the hero of his the moment and send Sinners into the underworld. Gonna be looking to step out. Oh, no. Okay, but the plant's been denied. The round is over. There's no time left.
You know what I mean? So maybe they can start to digest it and work it down as time goes on, because they've got one more round to try and pull back. However, that's not the start you want. NEOFRAG picking up Doto, traded out by Snappi's Hog, though. They're putting some more pressure on ramp. ENCE feel like they've found a lot of success when they've been doing this, especially in these later rounds. Hades, I also like what he's doing, right? Normally an A player, now he's being more of a fluid operator, going around to mid, going around to B. They don't really know where to expect him, so they force Sinners into a position of like, okay, where's that offer that we don't really want to just blend?
Snappi's always been known to be one of those IGLs who's been capable of fragging. He's never been like one of those dead weight IGLs. Oh, boxed in. Sinners are going to have 4 players on the same bomb site to welcome ENCE with open arms. The usual rains in. Wall of smokes coming through from ENCE, and dycha trying to get the job done towards Ali. Spinx will find the opening pick, and there we go. That means Oskar gets sidelined anyway. He can't do anything about it. And ENCE, with their backs against the wall, will still find the kills necessary to get onto this bomb site. And pretty much should be no way to lose the round from here.
That was a Schrodinger's cat kind of situation right there, right? ENCE, they were boxed in, and you know, you open the box, and ENCE, they open a can of whoop ass. I mean, they have not dropped a single player on this pistol. It really could have been 2 outcomes, right? You open the box, and Sinners just absolutely collapse in on them. You open the box, and something like that happens. That's why I say Schrodinger's cat, but beastik is at least he's able to bring one back, but he still needs to find more, and I love this from Neo, too.
Yeah, getting aggressive towards A ramp, trying to assert himself. As I said, first gun round here, so it's important. Sinners, they're going to need to make a mark in terms of how they're going to be locking down the defense. Oskar, well, probably the easiest frag he's going to get this game. Snappi just walks into his crosshair. At least though, Spinx was able to get across, and I'm not sure if that was detected or not, so maybe some positional control to work with Oskar.
20 seconds to go. Maybe that's not the case anymore. If beastik drops the bomb here on Doto, pushing up through the side hole, the round actually could just be done and dusted. Coming up, he hits Hades. Not Doto, but still, that's a big kill to find, and now he's stuck in the open trying to cross to the bomb site. He's only got 10 seconds. Molly's been dropped onto the bomb site, so he needs his teammate now.
My God.
If they won't have time, they've got to stick it in the fire. Yeah, but, well, ENCE, maybe they've got a little fight left in him here. They have another chance. It's been gifted to them by the gods. How will it fare out? Shock. He gets one. That's huge, but they won't allow him in. Sure, he gets damaged, but now look at the B bomb site. It's got nothing more than a poor ZEDKO lingering around the smoke. But I say poor, he's still able to get one before he falls to his grave. Spinx. That's his second on the round, pretty much saving ENCE once again, but beastik's coming on the flank, doing so much damage. There is only so much more damage they can afford to take, but Sinners, they're saving or maybe not. That kill coming in from Hades might reassure them that they can go for this. Everybody else for the side of ENCE is so desperately low.
Exactly, man. There's only 84 health between all three of these remaining ENCE players. Full HP on the majority of the team. Yeah, that HE grenade gonna get dropped, but it's actually NEOFRAG gets dropped into the grave. beastik gets a shot up close. Won't be able to find the follow-up. Excuse me, it's actually Oskar with the AWP. Now it's beastik to try and find the defuse. It's gonna have to be a 10-second one at that. He's tapped the bomb. Spinx finally starts to swing out, but there isn't even enough time here. beastik doesn't have the kit, so even though he finds the frag, he still can't win the round.
No,
somewhere because he doesn't have one. And ENCE would have heard him tick, and they know obviously because the molly was extinguished, there has to be someone there. That's why NEOFRAG trying to force the issue, but he actually overexposes himself, does damage to a number of them, but doesn't get any of the kills. Now Shock maybe wants to try and force the issue here, getting ahead of the smoke grenades. He wants to catch ENCE off guard while they focus on beastik, but ENCE have not been drawn in. They haven't had the tunnel vision. They found all the kills.
It all depends on how these ops want to hit their shots, or rather, how they want to play around each other, because that could really change around the scoreline.
50-50 now because the scores are level and we have a gun round for both of these teams. No cash in the bank here for Sinners, and they need to try and turn this ship around. Otherwise, they're going to be finding themselves in a very tumultuous position, and Doto does them dirty with the double.
You know, Hayes, the last time you and I saw this ENCE team was in FunSpark when they won the Grand.
We'll say is, how impressive is this resilience from ENCE? I mean, they were down 10-2 as we noted, but it's not like they gave up. It's not like they just sort of, accepted their fate and started focusing on the next map. They've managed to fight back here. Really impressive performance so far in Vertigo. They've only dropped one round in the second half, mates.
That's
actually time they've been ahead so far in this match. So the fact that they're going to be getting themselves ahead here is going to be such a boost of confidence for ENCE. They know that there will be some response util coming through from Sinners, but with so much time left on the clock, they can play with this one.
Is this smoke choreographed from ENCE?
For
the front of the bomb site. Oh my God!
That's a CT smoke.
No, that was 100% of smoke coming out from ENCE in the front of the bomb.
Take that one closely. That was a Sinners smoke, man.
That's insane, man.
I'm pretty sure. Is there a chance in the retake here? Let's find out. Shock and ZEDKO trying to make it happen here in the 2 versus 3. ZEDKO's lost his life. Shock up close in the smoke right now. Wait for it to fade, but his chances are already dead and buried in the round. He's just trying to take the AWP. Nice no scope there. Highlight kill. But, I mean, okay, at least he's got the HP to survive the bomb explosion, but he'll probably be hunted down here by ENCE soon afterwards. Have to win this round.
True. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. This is it. You said that other one was the end-all and be-all for Sinners, but now it looks like this one's going to be more of that. Forfeit this round? I don't think they are. They have to try and go for this retake, right? But they don't have that much utility in the sense of denying the bomb. So they're going to have to be stuck in a post-plant scenario. They've got nothing more than a couple of smokes and one flash to help them back into it. How is fair? I believe the head has been spotted off of Doto. Yeah, he spotted 13-1 in the past 14 rounds. 13-1.
That's
13-2.
Outrageous. Of the past 14, try digest that. 3 FAMASs, an AWP, and an M4 for Sinners to try and keep them alive. I mean, my God, what a ridiculous turnaround this has been. Jesus Christ, Oskar. I mean, if things haven't been bad enough, he just gets destroyed there. Shock on the angle, though. Only going to be good for 1. There's a significant amount of damage there to the second, but unfortunately, he can't complete the multi-kill. So now it's a 3v3 for Sinners to try and fight themselves and keep themselves alive.
On the opposition, it's NEOFRAG. He's actually the only M4 on the round other than Oscar's AWP. Everybody else had FAMAS's, and NEOFRAG has crept behind enemy lines. If he plays the timing well, might be able to find a couple of kills. But Spinx, that's a no-scope. Are you kidding me? He spins around and NEOFRAG, see you later. It might be the same for Sinners, because it is up to ZEDKO with nothing more than a flashbang and a FAMAS. He's got to make this
First map of the series was Vertigo picked by Sinners, and they lost at 16-11 after they were ahead 10-2. Now we shift into a very aggressive pistol round coming through from ENCE as they burst their way in towards the A bomb side, trying to catch Sinners off guard here. The kills so far favor the CT side until Spinx is able to take down Oskar, but the action won't be settling down anytime soon. Shots continue to rattle out. The CT is trying to force the issue. Shock with the great one-tap down to Spinx will bring it down to the 1v1. My god, what an aggressive start to this map. Now Shock is working his way around the rafters, trying to catch Doto off guard, and he will just have a clean one-tap to finish off the round. Doto not at all expecting Shock to be coming from that angle. And so the pistol round will be going the way of Sinners. Man, what a way for them to kick off their campaign here on Nuke. A really important map for Sinners because they're down 1-0.
they're uncomfortable or rather unfamiliar on. They have played this, second most behind Vertigo. And so far, getting it off to a good start. ZEDKO coming all the way through ramp room, actually being traded out by Doto's Galil. But clear your mind and forget about and try to overcome here.
Absolutely.
Good kill.
They need to put that behind them, as you say, Ant. And always a hallmark of a good team is being able to deal with very tough situations and overcome them. Hades, at least we'll get a second opportunity there. So that's another frag back here for ENCE, and I don't think Sinners have any immediate response to that. So the bomb plant should be coming through here. I mean, this is winnable for ENCE, right? You've got Snappi on the AK. He can get off the bomb. Man, let's see. Can they get the job done? NEOFRAG is going to open the door here. Oh, beautiful flashbang. Easy kill coming through for NEOFRAG, and there should be no way that Hades wins this with the scout from this position. They know exactly where he is. Fantastic shot there onto beastik. The defuse hasn't been tapped yet. Shock has got the kits. He needs to get onto it. There we go. Just in time, he will come through.
Imagine Hades hits the headshot onto Shock.
Well, he did hit a nice. They think, let's just try that again with the rifles. It's worked out perfectly. Sinners are playing retake on the A side right now, and while their retakes have looked pretty good so far here on Nuke, this is going to be the most challenging one so far. ZEDKO is the ace in the sleeve right now, coming through from outside. He probably catches Snappi off guard. Pretty sure Snappi's going to be watching towards ramp. No, he's actually aware of the potential. Somebody could be coming through here from T-Spawn, but it doesn't matter. Hades is found too. Spinx on a frag as well. He's just going beast mode right now. It's only Shock left remaining. Shock ignores the tactic, but unfortunately, null will be achieved. And Snappi even forces the issue to find the kill.
They've got 3 smokes if they do want to just keep cycling util towards that squeaky door, but Hades wins this off towards ramp. We might see the round end earlier than it started.
Early days, but when we consider him as one of the stars here in terms of the riflers for ENCE, they need him to come online.
Oh,
Does ZEDKO get clear is the question. Yeah, he's been cleared and spotted out by Snappi, but Snappi's here alone. So if he falls, there's no trade potential, and that's exactly what ends up happening. ENCE being picked limb from limb here in the round. Hades will miss an important shot. He gets taken down.
All right.
Unfortunately not. Maybe
basic stuff.
Yeah. Wall of smokes. Oskar outside. AWP. Rears his head. And finds a frag. Dycha's misery here on Nuke continues.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen Dia just get constantly taken down without even being given a chance to have an impact, which I guess is good, right? Because it just seems like they're all but quiet, right? I mean, Sinners 5-1. That gap is about to increase to 5 rounds. Unless Doto wants to do some crazy 180 flick around stuff. He almost did it. But NEOFRAG has the angle on him in heaven, just jumping away on 3 HP. Hades is still posted up. This is MBK, right? I call that MBK.
In the corner there? Yeah, it's got a few variations. I think it's one that works. Spinx trying to do some work in the round, but unfortunately he can't find a frag either. So ENCE's struggles continue here in the round. Hades' teammate has fallen by his side as well, and he'll lose his life to Shock. Sinners got sight as the stands for Sinners. It's beastik who's here with an MP9, and he's going to be spotting them all. Oh my god, how does he do so much damage with the MP9? And ZEDKO charging it behind him. He finds Hades, pivots 180. He takes down Dycha as well. It's a disaster. ENCE are falling apart. Oh man, being picked limb from limb right now. Snappi will end up in us. It's going to be a tough code to crack for ENCE. What is their answer, and what's the resolution? What are they going to be bringing to the table here that will be different? Hades with the AWP actually able to open up the round onto Shock. Response does come through from Oskar, and he finds a trade just before the smoke blooms. Aggression from beastik, and there we go. ENCE find a flurry of frags. They're winning their gunfights, and
about time again. This is really what changed the things up on Vertigo. Somebody started waking up. Somebody started hitting their shots. This time, it's not necessarily one person, but it's the entire team coming alive at once. Honestly, I want Spinx to find this last kill, because then we'll see a team ace, and that'll make me happy. But Oskar, maybe just trying to do his best James impression. We talked about how it's Halloween season, and Oskar, he's got his costume on. Minutes ago, but they're planting B? Oh, no, Oskar. He hears them coming down the vents. That's one of the kills that he wants. And again, as I said, planted B, he could honestly give this the old go. Now,
I mean, he's got so much money in the bank. Why wouldn't he? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yay, it's Spinx,
He's
teammate!
like, rounds. Can he see him? He can't actually spot his head out. And dycha is lucky to have gotten across alive, considering there's a gap in that smoke.
Picking through. Can that be the same case here on Nuke? Molly burns it. beastik towards the second vent, but it's not like they're ready for him to be there. Spinx thankfully finds the kill, but 4v4, and one of their players is down to 4 HP. NEOFRAG on top of the HUD has not been cleared. He drops one, does damage, and then he'll get another. 2v4 now. And yeah, ENCE, man, the one round they find is not going to mount any success. Hold on, no, I'll zip my lip there for a quick second, but that's going to be a very quick second, I believe, because Shock on the EWP is going to drop the bomb once again. Now 1 versus 3, and dycha is on 1 HP. Well, not 1 HP, but 2 bullets. That's all he can take from one of these M4s. He's going to have to hit some nice headshots.
Plays and ENCE back to square one. What can they do from here? It's dycha outside with the AK once again, but this time he gets met by the AWP of oskar. On the series 2-0, wham, bam, slam, thank you, ma'am. Clean as you like. Ew. Considering the performance they're putting up right now here on Nuke, great teamwork on the CT side. NEOFRAG continues to dominate. Pop flash through the smoke. He's feeling himself right now, man. And why wouldn't he?
To potentially give up 12 rounds to the Sinners defense, right? Look, they dropped the ball on Vertigo. It would have to be more than that if they're going to lose here. Hold on. No, maybe they can pick up a round. Because Snappi's found 2 on the deagle, on the Tech 9. The Molly alongside is chipped in for 1. And it's up to Shock on the 1v3. He's picked up dycha, but he's got a lot more to go if he wants to lock in a round. Doto on the bottom of the bomb site with a bomb on his back. Flick to take.
ENCE are actually able to rampage their way forward and get control of the site, so it's a good job from them. dycha, though. Will open up in the round. This is into this game.
Well, it was 10-2, I believe.
Okay, but point in case is that it was a very similar game situation. And if ENCE win this next pistol round, we could see them coming back here on Nuke still as well. They're looking good in this round, and they're showing they still have fire going, man. They still have fight left in them. Look at this team. Do they just take like 12 or 13 rounds to warm up, and then they become godlike again? ENCE, hello? Can we get some ENCE hellos in chat, please?
ENCE, hello?
What's going on? Well, they're awake now, and that's what matters. Shifting into the CT side, it kind of, at 11-4, I mean, the pistol round's not the be-all and end-all.
Surely,
maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's find out. Sinners? All right. Bursting into the A-bomb site's the name of the game right now, and there's the updated graphic. It's 11 out of 11. That's ridiculous. And Doto's ridiculous as well. He finds 2 kills. Man advantage for ENCE, and Doto's not done just yet either. Himself counter dycha adds 1 to the tally as well. And it's just ZEDKO left remaining. Does find the first pick. Oh my god, the follow-up dink onto Snappi as well. ZEDKO means business right now, man. Hades just ensuring he doesn't rotate back down into the B-bomb site. He's going to go straight up, so he gives the information away to ZEDKO. They're going to try and force the fight, and Snappi will land a shot. Survives the round with 1 point of health. Thank god he doesn't have to defuse, because I would just hate to have to see him get off the rafters with only 1 health, man.
You can see him shaking his head.
But ENCE, it's 11-5.
Really surprising to see that every round that they got the opener, they won. But ENCE, I guess I could say that's kind of surprising. Hold on, no dycha picking up 2 long-range, well, long-range-ish on that MP9. NEOFRAG's found 1 trade on the AK-47. And
that's the one thing, is they don't have any obvious choices. Still have to take some fights before they can work in towards the bomb plant. Spinx looking for the timing, loses his life. Problematic. Snappi wants to find the trade, but Oskar's aware of the potential. The double P comes through, man.
It's actually crazy to see ENCE just fall apart like this. I mean, we saw them just come back to form on Vertigo, find themselves. They were lost in a sea of... Uh-oh, that's the bomb. Hold up here. Hold on.
No.
My mouth closed for the time being. No, huh? In this round. Because, I don't know, man. I mean, sure, a lot of people would say this is a lot of time, but I don't know. I just get really angry. He's got to be a hero here. And if this kill comes in, or even if he just stalls for time, and that just keeps helping them. The favor is so far in their camp that Doto catches another kill on an uncomfortable duel. It's 20 seconds to go, Hayes. This one might just be done. Oskar, he's down secret, sure, but he might just have to sprint towards one of these bomb sites. Getting ready to come into the bench. They know they've got to come in. 10 seconds to go. It is done. Sinners, they take too much time. Na'Vi's style of play favors the side of ENCE. They're going to take themselves a 6th. Last map, it was the force buy. Once again, they win the force buy. Will this kickstart something bigger?
Oh man, this round pretty much lives and dies with how this contact goes towards A ramp right now between these two teams. And there we go, contact is taken. Shock looking to step out and take the fight. But it'll be Snappi who finds the frag. Oh, and he's faked the rotation. This is beautiful from Snappi. He's going to catch Sinners completely off guard. Yeah, Oskar's still considering it, but... Okay. Man, oh man. This is just super intense stuff right now. Kill found back here for Sinners, but still so much work to be done here in this round as Hades adds another to his tally.
Oh, and if he sticks around for half a second longer, he spots the leg of Shock, but he's got Dycha to do that for him. 2v4, and Sinners, it seems like they're outplaying themselves. Oskar, he almost had a free path in towards B with nothing more than an MP9 to stop him from getting there. Uh-oh, they're going to test A, and here's the thing. They've killed one of the players coming in from heaven. There's Oskar making his impact note, and he throws the bomb down. 2v2 Sinners. There's no way they bring this back. Oskar just throws the bomb down to then drop down. Interesting.
The kit, they've got a flashbang. Snappi's coming through from heaven, but NEOFRAG and Oskar tucked into some very comfortable post-plant positions right now. Snappi drops the flashbang, forces NEOFRAG off the angle, but he can't find the fight. Dycha can though, and he knows exactly where this player is right now. Like I said, he doesn't have the time to play with. He finds the kill. Is there enough time, Ant? Is there enough? Yes or no?
Hold me, Hayes. Hold me, Hayes.
Oh, I think there is enough. Weirdly, I think he's got like that last second defuse, man. Yeah, there we go.
They're going to try to force the picture towards A. Dycha in CT spawn. I feel like he has such a potential for a multi-kill here, and they're just going to let NEOFRAG be the human shield, go in, let him get the trade, or, let him fall and get the trade. ZEDKO puts things back in a 4v4, but the problem is, Doto, he's still ready for them to come up towards the heaven side, going all the way around towards CT. Catches ZEDKO, and that's the bomb! It's dropped in CT territory!
No, it's fallen, it's in the A site, mate. The bomb has fallen onto the A site. That's crazy. Oskar can see it, but he can't get it just yet. beastik, though, finding that pick kind of alleviates a bit of the pressure now. Because now ENCE have mouth to worry about as well.
Yeah, but there's still a guy in mini.
Oh, what?
Never mind.
Oskar. That is just ridiculous, man. That's why he's so well known for being such a talented AWPer. Shock has found Doto. It's on Snappi to save the day here for ENCE in the 1 versus 2 clutch. 18 seconds left on the clock. He spotted Shock dropping down, but the flank coming through from beastik. Opening pick, which is just a ridiculous statistic, man. 12 opening picks, 12 rounds won, and they only need to win one more round here on Nuke to close out the map and take us to Mirage, and it's looking increasingly likely. beastik with an aggressive play has caught off one. Dycha trying to get the frags back there, coming through from mouth. He'll find the first, but Shock responds by getting the trade.
Thankfully, Snappi brings that kill back to make it a 2v2, and the health is very low in the Sinners camp, so it's not like it's undoable. It all depends on what Snappi does to finish off this round, right? And if he's about to get timing here, then this could be it. It could be done and dusted, but he flicks over to find Shock. It's 1v2. Hades creeps around the smoke, and ENCE will stay alive on their map pick. It's 9 rounds, but they need 6 more just for overtime.
Oh, man, as you say, ENCE, they stay alive. They have to win another 6 rounds after this, but they're still alive. And it wasn't looking great in that.
It's not the storyline we've seen here. I mean, it has just been a one-sided affair, almost sticking through. Cerq with some sprinkled in ENCE rounds in the mix, but that's about it. Doto spamming through the outside smokes, finding one. NEOFRAG going to fall victim. And I said the last round that they did this. I mean, he was the biggest reason in my book that they converted that one, but he's not going to be able to help them convert this one. Because Hades, alongside his teammates, have been able to find 2 kills, 3v5. Snappi looking for something. Oskar jumping up. The op is able to bring one back. Get a little bit of reimbursement damage slash. But I don't know if I like the setup here from ENCE. I mean, almost all of them are coming in from the ramp position. This is so choreographed. It seems ZEDKO isolating and annihilating would be the storyline. It would save them, but no, can't find anything. beastik able to convert one over towards the single door. Now Hades, he's just taking the bomb. His teammate, they have the human shields. Wow, no, wait, they do. And they got off the bomb. As you said, Hades, no kit. Does he have it?
He picked it up. No, he's picked up the kit. We good.
Oh, fire just yet. And as the fire fades away in towards Hot Spinx, he is so close to maybe spotting out the legs of Shock, trying to spam him down, and he will. Good opener. Actually, it's Hades to steal it away. Smoke dropped on their feet. There's already been so much damage dealt in nade. Takes him away, and they know there was still a man here spamming. NEOFRAG's gonna find one spinning around, only gets the dink. 3v3. Things are falling so desperately scary. Small 1v1s that ENCE just barely weren't able to convert their way. If they can't bring this map back, this comeback falls short of the finish right here, right now. Oh my lord.
He got timing.
Yeah, thankfully.
Knows there's a player in the corner there. Snappi here supporting Hades, making its way in towards Secret. Not committed though. They still have options available because there's a player who's gotten out Squeaky Door, by the way. It's Shock. Oh, but he's been taken down by Spinx. Huge kill coming through from the Israeli there just to maintain control of the A site, but NEOFRAG finds his 27th of the map. Does he continue to commit to Kawincha? He does, and he loses his life as a result. But Sinners have at least been able to get the bomb onto the side here, and with oskar open hand, bomb planted as well, he can play from the silo here, and he can be an absolute nightmare for the team.
Hades, has he barely spotted his head? I think he has. Spinx, it looks like he's weary of him being here, jiggling around both of these angles. Feel like they got to clear this out together. Spinx has been gifted a free 1v1, looking the wrong way. Hades,
no.
It's up to you, my friend. And he's just going to stick to the diffuser. Is he?
Oh,
Molly on the bomb. Oh my god,
no.
Hades! There's no...
And they will take us to overtime. They can then win the series 2-0. Looks like Sinners want to try and turn up the pace here. Very aggressively pushing in towards A ramp. Snappi's got a job to do. He's been good so far throughout the top. He's got support from Hades as well. They'll both be adding frags to the count. Oh, Snappi's doubled down. It's a disaster. We're going to overtime. Sinners have choked again. They haven't been able to close the game out, just like on Vertigo. This time they go even further. They get all the way...
Smoke getting ready to fade.
The problem with X-Warrior and Wild Deity is they weren't taking chances to go and make
the map. They have not been able to take him down in these initial fights once, I believe. Hades now flashed off of the angle. Gonna flash himself back in, go for the kill.
Oh, no.
Oscar's off is reined in for one. However, I think the information's been given over to Snappi, who once can't convert a shot, sitting in the fire in the flames. And the success that ENCE started off with has gone the opposite direction. It is Spinx and Doto to try and make this one work. And obviously you go for it. MR16 OT, hell. Throw your hat into the ring, give it a shot. But they're throwing their hat into another round in Sinners. They have taken the lead right back.
Necessary at all, man. And they lost all their fights as well. Maybe that will give Sinners the spring in their step.
Yeah, maybe that's what they needed to start to close this one out. But as I say that, Hades gets another kill.
And then they burst here. Oh my god. Into the A site. They're trying to go right now, but Spinx and Doto deny them. Shock and oskar, the only two players left remaining. And they've got no choice but to try and force the issue in towards A ramp here. But Snappi's using all the audio cues right now.
All in all, coming into both of these maps, they started them off fairly well.
That's true. Oh man, what I will say, Ant, is I thought that Hades was supposed to like Sinners. I thought he was the god of the underworld. But he's been punishing the Sinners here. He's been destroying the Sinners. He's been cleansing the world of the Sinners in the series.
Oh, wow.
And beastik. What on earth has happened? ENCE have taken every fight possible in the early stages of the round. They've won every single fight as well. And it's only beastik left. And not a single...
Oh. Lost champ.
You know what I was going for there, man?
Let's hear it.
Not a single point of damage had been done up until game over.
Nope. Man, this is crazy. I just keep saying that over and over again, but I just can't believe this. This is the second time in a row. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing you see.
That's really aggressive from Shock, and they don't even really have any follow-up to trigger discipline. What's that?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, it would be match points indeed, and exactly. Not map. Match. Map and match.
Match series.
Match series.
Completely ready for this to come in, and alongside that, the flash will let them know that there's definitely two players over towards the side of things, and if Spinx finds this kill, we honestly just might see the round start to get wrapped up.
That's huge,
that headshot comes in. I cannot see Sinners bringing this one back, to be completely honest with you. Glass
and
oskar, though, hits the shot of a lifetime. Still, though, they've got to come out into a crossfire that doesn't favor them, but it makes... And beastik, look at this angle. There's no way they're checking this, or rather, there's no way they're expecting this early up. They're waiting for a push, and if it doesn't come in, I just doubt them clearing this. Yeah, you see, coming out with a molly in hand. The trade is in, but very little HP to do it with. Still 4v4 nonetheless. And NEOFRAG is going to get at least one more round under their belt. And with 55 seconds to go, or rather 45 seconds, they're going to take things back towards A. NEOFRAG and oskar, they're still both here posted up to hold. If they take care of... 3 of these ENCE players are going to be able to get down, or at least out into the bomb site. The question is whether they go down the vent or not, and yes, they will be going down the vent. Shock, though, has his AWP, trained towards the squeaky door. He's dropped Snappi, dropped the bomb, and there's only 20 HP and 23 health from these to be convincing. This time, numbers outside, and early presence as well. Not slowing it down. Oh my god. Snappi, get your gun out for God's sake! Oh my goodness gracious me! That's audacious from Snappi. And Spinx,
Oh my
drop down
bro.
the vent. Snappi gets another kill. It's 3v5. Sure, a shot's been rained off, and they get some damage back, but Oskar, he's gonna have to make the hero play of a lifetime, getting one. They're wrapping him down, goes back in for the peek, doesn't get the kill. They're still pushing him. They want this kill. They want it badly.
No,
Hayes
DK.
gets them both. It's 2v2. Hayes, he's hitting himself in the ass for that one, and Shock puts an advantage in CT favor. 1v2. Hades, he knows there's one over towards Hell, and he's just going to test the waters over at B once again. Bomb will be allowed to go down with a man quickly coming down the vents.
Hades has to clutch this, man. He has to make this up to his team for the TK. Trying to get himself off the side right now. He spotted one towards ramp. He knows that there was the other on the A side, like you said, so he has to be confident he could be coming through from the vent, but beastik hits the shot straight away. 18-18. We're going to another set of overtime. It seemed like ENCE had done enough. Snappi found the first. It's 13 of their opening picks into a round win out of 17. So that's an okay conversion rate. And look at this aggression through from ENCE in this first gun round. The problem is dycha hasn't been able to get down. The bomb has been dropped though, but Oskar with the AWP meets Snappi. Oh, it's a shutdown from Sinners. It's clean, man. Oh, okay. I mean, Sinners, they could be on course to win this map and take us to a decider. We might not be done anytime soon here, man.
Switch to Doto. I actually thought he was like a CT playing trigger discipline, but still making noise towards A, trying so desperately to isolate these duels. No, he won't be given anything, just barely not going to be able to spot out his head. And as he moves closer in to take the duel, even if he finds it, his information will be given away. It'll be leaked all over the internet. But still, doesn't take any damage. They found a lot of early success getting down the vents early, but right after it, they just get unluckily spammed through the smoke. The op of Oskar's too much to overcome. Well, the A bomb site doesn't seem like it's too much to overcome because they easily find the two openers that they need to pretty much lock in this round. I mean, smokes are still bloomed, right? They barely just rifle to go around the buy. Another smoke comes in towards Mini, and Oskar's just going to be locked out. An insult to injury. Doto's about to come in to find Shock with a pinfold on a flashbang. Getting another kill, 2v5. It is clean so far from ENCE, squeaky like Mr. Clean. And the smokes are still bloomed in Mini. By the way, Oskar is not yet to be able to see anybody. Shuts it down as soon as it fades.
How long was he waiting there for, man? That's just so unfortunate. And Doto, well, he clears the CT side so far. So if ENCE can double down and find a second round on the T side, that would just be magical.
I'm with you there. I think that's completely right. Oh my, Oskar's eating mollies and nades galore.
Beautiful combo.
See you later. No impact in the last, sitting behind the smoke. No impact in this. Eats grenades to oblivion. beastik though, finding two, playing the hero that they need, and Hades is also fallen, coming in for the trade. It's Spinx, only finding one, and ZEDKO puts it in a clutch situation. Snappi, he's gotten 2 big kills before for the side of ENCE. Can he do it again? Time. I really don't.
Yeah.
Something just tells me.
Okay, well, I mean, your instinct's been pretty good so far in our cast today. Doto, he's going to get caught off guard on the timing. beastik, oh, he can't double down, but surely Spinx gets traded out here. Yeah, he does indeed. And there's no response here. Hades tries to get it, but he doesn't actually fire off the shot. It's a 3v4. Sinners take command and control off the safe bomb site, and dycha will fall. Tries to just go for the dry peek. He's lost his life. Sinners, they're going to be securing themselves another set of OT here, and there's nothing ENCE can do about it. It's 21-19. Sinners get another 2 map points here on Nuke.
Hold on, though. Snappi, he might still have something to say about the situation. Maybe.
Oh, man. What a game this has been so far. Let's see if Sinners can finally close this out and take us to Mirage as the decider, or whether ENCE will have what it takes to continue to fight. Right now, the fight is towards A ramp, or rather just ramp in general. Snappi and Hades finding kills, meaning it's the CT side who have got the advantage. But Sinners have been able to take some control, and it looks like they're going to force themselves into the B bomb site here. Doto's responded, so he'll get some audio cues, and he'll probably be calling for the support to come through soon enough. He ticks to the molly, though. Oh, that's a big problem. Now it's even numbers game.
I don't think, I don't know how good this retake is going to go. Diaz about to walk into the off of Oskar. What? How does he not get that kill? The nade does even more damage, so he is lucky to be alive. A glimmer of hope for the side of ENCE, because if they lose that player, this honestly might be done and dusted. And with Hades finding that kill, the threat is severely tame, or at least more tame than it once was. Going in for the repeak, he'll spot out Neo, but Shock, even though he's been spotted out, Spinx has got to isolate both of these duels. He drops a smoke to try and do just that. Finds the one headshot. It's 1v1. Neo's dropped down. He's been hurt. Nate goes in, but time. It's going into Nuke. I believe it's somewhere around the area of everybody's next map in succession going down the line. But I don't know if that's gonna matter coming into the pistol, because Shock's already opened things up pretty damn well. 5v4, and the A bomb site's been left weak. And Doto, he's getting aggressive. He wants to find one of these kills, find something back for the fallen teammate of his soldier. Dycha Not able to do anything. The bomb now going down will cement that 5v4 retake. Everybody now has armor for the ENCE retaking squad. The kill will come back. Snappi able to bring one alongside Hades. It's 3v3, still equalizing kills, staying alive. But NEOFRAG finally puts another advantage in team favor, but there he falls. These are just back and forth kills. Now Snappi 1v2, he knows where both of them are. He isolates the 1v1s, taps away for one, and gets the second. There is no other way I'd want this pistol than a roller coaster like that was, and ENCE are gonna walk away with the first.
I'm so glad you say that, Ant. It's just indicative of how this entire series has been so far. A roller coaster ride. It's the contested affair here in the decider of the series.
Yeah, that's exactly, I think, the way that both of us want it. ZEDKO, wow, deletes Doto on Catwalk. And this forced by, honestly, after that kill comes in, shock!
That's sexy.
One taps Hades, man.
That is sexy.
This is still just showing you how damn close this game is going to be. It's kind of mimicking the series so far. What once looked like it was going to be a quick mop-up from one of these teams instantly flips on its head every time we see it. Finally, a kill comes back for the ENCE camp, but there's still more that must be done if they want to make this one work. 3v4 made 2v4 as oskar is now ripped apart one of the last B defenders. Still one man to go, but I don't know how much of a fight Spinx is going to be able to put up. Whew.
All right. Yeah, round over. Sinners with the force buy. Just get the job straight done. No problem. No questions asked. Shock just destroys ENCE with some great shooting towards mid, man. And that one tap was just sublime.
Sitting this AWP would be huge, too.
Exactly. dycha going to do his utmost to take this weapon into the next round, but he won't be able to. Oh, no. Shock. Oh, yes, no. You look so damn good. Okay, there we go. On Mirage. First full gun round. dycha could get caught off guard by the timing here. Just depends on how far NEOFRAG goes. Yeah, he hears the footsteps, so he takes dycha down on the timing. Work to be done here on the A bomb side as well. The
M4 on Catwalk and in towards jungle. So they've got to take care of one of these players. And then comes that plant. Is he going to swing out? It looks like Snappi will, but at the wrong.
So time is absolutely of the essence here. Util starting to rein in as well. They're establishing where these Sinners players are set up right now. Snappi blinded up will find a kill. Beautiful from Spinx as well. All on NEOFRAG. He's been phenomenal throughout the series, but he won't have any impact here in the post plot. What a retake that is from ENCE. I thought they were going to really struggle there, and considering they didn't have the kit to work with, but they're actually able to make it happen with a little bit of time to spare as well.
He might be able to find the opener here on the dycha once again, but oh no, he repositions. Now dycha's going to be able to spot him through the smoke. Oh, ZEDKO, I thought he was going to be phasing it there for a second, but no, instead gives up the opener to the CT side. ENCE on top in this one, looking for more. The flash comes in and dycha gets a second 3v5. Now in comes Spinx from Catwalk. oskar puts a kill back in the pocket of Sinner. Still more to find if they want to convert this round, and Snappi actually somehow gets what he has. Yeah, the smoke goes exactly in that area. Now posted up, he spots him running out. Playing a ring around the rosy on the bomb site, but oskar's going to come out on top. Bomb should be allowed to be planted, and with 35 seconds to go, it's a retake from Market and Apps. But minus the Market player.
Hades seemed like he might have been aware of it. I think he was actually just trying to make his way back to a bit of safety, but he ends up falling to NEOFRAG, and that means Doto, well, he's got no option here but to consider just saving this AK. What a round for Sinners as they get back to winning ways. oskar just continues to be sublime with his AWP. I think Sinners are.
Really?
Yeah, I think Sinners are going to win this 2-1.
You know, I said, because,
Having an effect. No head armor there on a few of those ENCE players, and ZEDKO is going to be bursting in towards the speed bomb site. Snappi's here by himself. He's got dycha on the quick flank, and there we go. No head armor means the MAC-10 finds the instant headshot. NEOFRAG catches dycha on the rotation or the flank, and it doesn't have any impact whatsoever.
Starting to see ENCE crawl, or not ENCE, I'm sorry. We're starting to see Sinners crawl to one of these really massive leads. And I don't know if they're going to be able to overwhelm him once again. I feel like, look, you look at Vertigo, you look at Nuke, it's like, it's more coordinated necessarily, right? It takes more experience. It takes more, like, complex things to make things work. Mirage, it's not one of those maps. So I feel like even if Sinners run out of strats at some point, if they're up like 15-8 like they were on Nuke.
It's a full buy coming into this round. And they've got the orb still on Hades, and it looks like Sinners are going to keep up with more of the same. Here's ZEDKO with his MAC-10. He catches Snappi off guard. Spinx can't do anything about it. At least he finds the trade, but Sinners have been able to get into the bomb site. And this is when it can be really tough as the CT side. Especially now that Spinx has lost his life, they don't have that control to rotate into. This is looking like a safe situation once again. Sinners are just abusing this B-bomb to stay ahead of that curve.
So, well, as we said, ENCE, it's 2-1 common on the CT side, but again, yeah, they're gonna fight B once again. So this is a free B crunch. Thankfully, though, Hades is coming in from market, finds the opening duel this time for the side events, and we might see a lockdown B defense here because they haven't been. I feel like everybody has had their moments in this series, right? But it's just the problem is, okay, so we said I'm gonna bring you guys all the way back to Vertigo, and we said that, or at least I did. I don't know if you were reading of every maps. That is what we've seen. The ENCE that has not really been able to close things out, but later on into the game, they're able to wake up, right? This time, I don't know. It's just so iffy, right? If they start the games off better than they are right now, like if they're able to wake up coming into these maps, then I feel like we would have seen a 2-0 long time ago. But now, Sinners, because
throwing a deep jungle smoke. Tough to tell from the radar. Okay, no, it's a normal jungle smoke. Flashes over as well. He's drawing the rotation of Hades. Spinx is here in ladder room right now. Contested, takes damage, but does find the kill. NEOFRAG will find the trade. And now it's on Doto. Excuse me, it's actually Snappi on the steam bomb site to try and lock down the defense. He'll lose his life to Shock. That's huge. Bomb plant going to come through and it's a 3v3. Oh no, make that a 2v3 as oskar gets a kill in the round as well.
Well, and this has just turned to absolute horrid things, right? I mean, something different, but they're just doing the exact same setups where one man goes, plays passive. They have somebody come in on that market rotation, but it just doesn't work.
To buy up again. No money in the bank though for the CT side. So lose this round and it's a disaster for ENCE. Going to be aggression coming through from Hades and he does catch NEOFRAG off guard. Nice opening pick there for the side of ENCE. Flashbangs completely blinded up Snappi and he'll hear the max 10 shots. Oh my god. Looked like Spinx was blind there, so I think ZEDKO was like, maybe I can take this fight, but it looked to be one of those cases where the animation the player model was reacting as if he was blind, but Spinx wasn't actually that blind. Anyway, one-man advantage now for Sinners in the post-spawn. beastik wants to step straight up, but Hades is holding the angle with the AWP. Oh no, oskar with the collateral finds two. He could add another one here as well. Actually misses a fairly rudimentary shot there, which gives ENCE a chance to make their way forward. Shock has lost his life, which means oskar now has to clutch 1v2. He'll have the audio cues, both of the players for ENCE making their way forward aggressively here together, but oskar's found the first. He knows where Dio is.
On the bomb, and he doesn't even go to tap it or anything. He just jumps straight through it, and oskar, he does everything perfect in the ending parts of that CT-sided map, right? I mean, that wouldn't be too out of the question. So, if you look at New, right? Sinners, they're up 15-8. It is their T side. Sinners on Vertigo, they're up, what, 11-4? They had the lead. They go into the side that's not necessarily favored. This time, it's a reversal of things. Sinners, they're going to be going on to what's arguably the side of...
As well, Hades at least will be able to save the AWP, or will he? Even Shock coming through from apartments right now could actually potentially find the kill.
You're not necessarily going to have him force.
Why hasn't Hades bought more util, man? They barely have any util to work with, and right now, oh my word, Sinners are just going to charge straight into the A bomb site. NEOFRAG finds the opening. Yeah, he's been traded up, but Sinners have taken so much control off the back of it. They haven't let go of W from spawn. ZEDKO finds Hades. ENCE are falling apart. They're being picked limb from limb right now. Everybody on the Sinners team has found a pick in the round besides Shock, and it's going to be ZEDKO to finish it off.
Right now.
Absolutely. They are certainly being outclassed. That's a good way to describe it. Finally, a flash play in towards top mid leads to an opening pick that goes untraded.
Oh no, and Doto doesn't know that there's a... He's the real impactful player. Those SMGs.
That aggression you were talking about. oskar, though, he was scoped in, he was watching it. Snappi, the trigger discipline, he spotted them all out. Oh, oskar spots him, but Snappi's still able to find at least two, and a third of the Shock as well. Massive from Snappi. Only beastik left remaining. Coming out of Palace, he's at least found the timing, but he would have been hurt. Yeah, easy. Not so easy kill for Hades, but easy kill for dycha. Two players in lowers. They're going to catch ENCE completely off guard. They haven't even going to clear it. They're hearing everything right now. oskar, he's going to be heard by Snappi. I don't know if it was necessary for him to step there. NEOFRAG finds one. oskar can't find any on the cross. It's going to be two players coming through on the flank, which means ENCE, they want to force the issue in towards market here. They spot the players on the flank as well. Who can find the kills is the question right now. Lots of damage being traded. Things coming in as well. ZEDKO finally gets the frag back, but surely nothing further. Actually, he does. He needs his teammates to get in the mix, but the problem is that Shock's just so damn low right now. Shock's the player with the kit as well, so he needs to get close to the site, but he's lost his life to Spinx. ZEDKO has to quad kill clutch. Oh my god, another phenomenal tap coming through from him. Now he's going to tap the bomb. He wants to try and draw Spinx out into the open, but Spinx holds it.
No way.
This is so, but they've stacked up 3 at B, man. And it's going to be a boost up for the AWPer as well. oskar tries to get himself on the angle. They're so far forward. Can he get out? Yes, he can. Oh my god, but he won't be able to survive. ENCE, they're not going to be slowing down here either. But there's still a crossfire on this B bomb site right now for Sinners to try and lock down the defense. ENCE continue to commit as well. ZEDKO, Actually didn't have to do that, but he's still opts to frag, still continuing to play through here for both of these teams. ZEDKO's been phenomenal in the past few rounds, and he continues to frag here as well.
Huge kill from beastik too, catching timing on the doto, who was once holding that, and he's gonna become the hero that we saw once, like Dia on Vertigo. I mean, somebody had woken up to finally encourage the change and start making things work for the side of...
ENCE just need to chill out here, man. It's a 5v3. They don't have to do anything ridiculous. Looks like they're just going to play contact in towards the B-bomb site here. beastik gives his position away. Oh my god, how does he find a second kill? He can drop the pop flash here. Hades is going to be completely blinded up. He has to go for the timing shot. beastik keeps himself cooped up in the corner. He's swung wide on Hades. Oh my god, but now he has to ace clutch. Surely this is literally...
I mean, it looks like they might go towards A. 3 of them are in connector. ZEDKO is waiting. Smoke's going to come in towards jungle. Flash goes in as well, but 1 kill comes in on that deagle. 1-for-1's gonna favor Sinners here. NEOFRAG, he's also creeping up behind it. And he's caught timing, and he catches a kill too. Hades and gone. He's got his teammate to save his life, though. 2v2 will go to 1.
Their protocol in their anti-ecos is problematic, and something they'll have to reassess. Massive round for them to lose. That could be breaking, back-breaking. That could be the end of the series. Oskar, though, actually a rare miss coming through from him. NEOFRAG only going to be good for 1 as well. Thought he might find the transfer. Does ZEDKO continue to force the issue here is the question. Man advantage for ENCE. Oh, Spinx, he finds shock on the timing. This is perfect coming through from ENCE, man. I mean, after losing that disastrous anti-eco round, they've just put that straight behind them and shifted straight into gear.
ZEDKO's trying to phase the smoke on Cap, but he won't be able to find anything. Now coming in on that CT rotation, Spinx misses a big op shot, and now they're just going to have the bomb go back towards B. ENCE, or not ENCE, that Sinners have completely let go of A, and it's the 1 round that ENCE just full gun it out towards this bomb site, though. Shock looks to pick up the first and reimbursement, get the second too. Dia completely blind, it's 5v3. Molly, you let him to keep going in. The frag, can it go trade it out? 1-for-1, and with Snappi falling, this one might be done and dusted. Doto, he clutched it out last time, can he do it again?
What a sick defense coming through from Sinners on that A-bomb site, man. I just thought they were going to get picked apart, destroyed, and that ENCE would be marching on to another round win, but no. Sinners have just got this ridiculous ability to win gun ends. Then we went to Nuke, won 22-19 by Sinners. So here we are on the decider. ENCE are forced up. They burst into the A-bomb site. Oh, Shock, he's bypassed them in the smoke right now. None of them are going to connect either. Yes, one of them does run into him. Have they realized? No, they didn't actually realize. Oh, that's a big problem. Shock has heard them all pass. He's going to be coming back through the smoke now. He spots out the plants and a number of other individuals as well on the angle. Good for 1. How much more can he get is the question. They force the issue. Spinx will find an important kill. The frags end up coming through for ENCE. So Sinners actually can't really capitalize on that fantastic position, and now it's a 3v3.
beastik, though, once again coming in on this ramp flank, and oh, Snappi, he has not played timing well. beastik makes so much noise, and now he knows exactly what's going on, but the Tech-9 double dink keeps ENCE alive almost single-handedly. They're not even going for it. They're calling it a save. They're calling it a day. Sinners won't let them, though. NEOFRAG, he's not saving, and ENCE, they're getting an 11th.
I actually cannot believe that ENCE are able to win that round. They had everything going against them. They lost. They're still able to come through.
Oh, wow. They stack up underpass, though. M4 and MP9. Sure, Dia might pick up the first one, but is he ready for the second? The answer so far is absolutely not. Just desperately spamming away down to 8 HP.
Listen, that's like a North American matchmaking smoke.
That's the MM special. That's what I was just about to say.
That's as bad as it gets, man. And things going from bad to worse in the round here.
Wait, hold on.
I think ENCE are like, wait, Oscar's B. Oscar's B. The alarm goes off. Everyone panics and they immediately start rotating A. Oscar's rotating as well. The bomb's still on catwalk, and it's going to be a while here before ENCE can actually guarantee themselves a plant here. Double push comes through. Oh, Oskar hasn't been detected. He could catch dycha off guard here, you know. dycha walking his way into snipers. Oh no, Oskar. He's going to knife him.
Really smart. That's not even just for the BM play.
I know, he gets so much money.
So weak,
I know. He gets so much cash. Let's just hold our horses here. They're going to save. Calm down. It's going to be normal. No shenanigans. No force fight. Accomplished in that situation. Hence, they have it also accomplished right now. Aggressive mid-control being taken here by the T side at the moment, but NEOFRAG will spot one out by 4 smoke blooms, and he's taken Doto down as well. The response from ENCE is to try and force the issue in towards the B-bomb side. dycha will be able to get himself out, but as he drops to his death as well. ZEDKO and beastik, they've got the crossfire under control here, and ENCE, they have no option but to continue to commit them towards B here. Big frag coming through from Spinx, but that's all bonus. A bomb plant's also a bit of a far-fetched reality at this point. Hades could try and force the issue here and try and get in towards market, but He's just going to get peeked on the time.
250, 4 deagles, 2 smokes, 2 flashes, 1 molly. This is a fast A take. I don't know how good this is going to work out. Going straight through a Molotov is the first man of Doto. He's going to... They have a molly and a flash to take one of these bomb sites. That molly is now dispelled upon. And they just got to commit towards B. I mean, they don't really have any other options, and with Hades falling on A, this one just might fall to an unwinnable situation. Molly into the apartments, Snappi coming up, catwalk finds one on the deagle, but with 23 seconds to go, ZEDKO, he's just going to tuck in and play the time.
Got support coming through from Catwalk as well. ZEDKO with the fantastic shot down to Spinx. Shock's finally able to activate with the backstab as well. As soon as know exactly what's going on right now. How do you...